Hello and welcome to this quick presentation about some programs available for Florida companies to expand and grow internationally, especially in Latin America through Brazil, but also in different places in the world. My name is Joshua Rodrigues, also known as JR. I've been involved with supply chain for almost 30 years now, managing and directing business development with ocean carriers, third-party logistics providers, and Port Authority, both in Florida as well as in Brazil. The two places I call home and love it very much. Currently, I preside over a non-profit organization called Brazil-Florida Alliance and over CIS4Biz, Strategic International Solutions for Business, a Florida consulting firm developing a program and project called Florida Supply Chain Online Directory. We also develop relationships and connections in Latin America in Mercosur, which is a free trade agreement in South America, through Aliança América Sul in Brazil. I have always supported good leaders and righteous efforts, and I can say I fully support Governor Rick Scott. Florida Supply Chain Online Directory and CIS4Biz, Strategic International Solutions for Business, are resources to help local Florida service providers reach international customers and increase Florida exports of services. By integrating statewide efforts with international efforts, we can help develop opportunities for business, for job creation, for job retention in Florida. Like the domino effect, the small actions can generate great changes. The world is getting smaller and smaller, and local growth relies greatly in international actions. It's a fact that 96% of world buyers are outside of the United States. Also, it's a fact that exporting will help a small business grow, and that the perception and the actual involvement in international efforts will not only help the small business grow internationally, but it will also attract local business. Existing experience and relationships are an opportunity of its own, and having some type of on-ground support is essential for international communication operations. With tailored solutions, we will close the gaps and provide full control for small business operations in Brazil. One strategy and process to help close gaps in communication and international exposure is the Florida Supply Chain Online Database Directory that will soon be available in multiple languages. Not only will this provide extensive connectivity access for international importer, exporters, and cargo handlers with the ability to locate a Florida service provider by airport, seaport, city, or even a dry port or rail ramp in Florida, being that this sometimes is the only information available to overseas importers and exporters through provided documents. But it will also provide extensive information to help promote Florida's resources related to one of the very important Florida's clusters, logistics and supply chain, which also happens to be the number 2 industry in Latin America and very important globally. Florida's high standards and qualification in this industry will also help attract new business and foreign direct investment opportunities. The strategy combines online efficiency with printed marketing efforts involving top logistics magazines and distribution at related trade shows overseas. With the initial focus on the largest country in Latin America, Brazil, we have selected and partnered with top logistics magazines and trade show, combined with on-ground and language support to offer not only the impact of a full-page ad, but also provide personal live telephone service to respond to ad requests, eliminate the language barrier for communications, and generate qualified leads during the campaign participation. Selected participants registered during the month of January will also enjoy the benefit of our confirmed and signed partnership with Intermodal South America Trade Show, second largest logistics exhibition in the world, where we will distribute the magazines with the full-page ad for Florida participating companies and other related printed materials for additional marketing and exposure. Also, additional on-ground and trade show support is available for visitors upon request. Participants registered in January will have their ads in a full-page Florida ad in the magazine Mundo Logística, Logistics World, March-April edition, a 5-year publication magazine with excellent content for high-level industry professionals in Brazil, with 5 sections of content that includes success stories, IT and logistics, best practices, articles, and careers and jobs. With 10,000 printed copies distributed throughout Brazil, plus online and trade show distribution, this magazine reaches the very important regions and people in Brazil. Because of the high quality content, this magazine reaches mostly the decision-maker readers, with average being 40% managers and 32.5% directors. An excellent channel for communication and marketing to top-level professionals. Signed and confirmed participants will receive 2 months of exposure and on-ground support. That includes the ad, local Brazil phone number, with live answering service and with communications translated and shared via email on real time, trade show exposure through distributed materials and other on-ground support that may include related industry training in Brazil, website in Portuguese, in-country logistics and distribution support, combined with accounting and legal coaching as needed. This massive exposure to thousands of potential industry-related prospects combined with the 2 months on-ground support is an excellent way to get started or boost business in Brazil. So okay, it's time for action. There is no cost to register, and registered small business might even be able to participate at 0 cost or very little cost depending on available sponsorship funds. So don't waste any time. Register now. We are actively inviting sponsors to help a small business grow by reaching massive exposure in Brazil, and while doing so also receive extra exposure as a small business supporter with company logo and profile at Florida Supply Chain online database directory, which will also be indicated and referred to through the full-page Florida ads at logistics magazines in Brazil. Thank you for your time and interest. I do hope 2013 will bring great successful business opportunities, and that we may all avoid insanity, which by Einstein's definition is to keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. Please use the links provided below, or feel free to contact me at any time for additional information. Thank you.